Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. I'm really passionate about Korean beauty, so I decided to take a 2-week holiday in Korea, specifically in Seoul, Busan, and Jeju. This is the first time I'm actually traveling by myself, and this is actually the first time I'm actually living by myself as well. So I hope you enjoy the show and just sit back and relax. I flew from Sydney to Seoul and it took around 7 hours, and unfortunately, because I had a good night's sleep, I actually was conscious the entire flight. But once I landed in Seoul, I actually was trying to figure out the how to get to Seoul Station. So I called an express train, and it was like a really nice experience. So I caught the train to Seoul Station, and then I also arrived in Dongdaemun, and that was where my Airbnb was. So I stayed in the Weko stay, and it was just like a really nice, lovely unit. And it also had a bathtub as well, which is really rare to find in Seoul. And so I woke up to a very cloudy morning. Feeling a bit peckish, I decided to head on to a bakery that was like nearby in the next door building. It had a French name called tous les jours, which means I guess every day. And the baked goods, it was really delicious. Here's a photo of the baked goods, and also had some banana milk with it too. And I then proceeded to head to the subway, and it was like crazy morning madness. This is me trying to get through the gate while holding a camera at the same time. And I made it to Myeongdong, and Myeongdong was always the first place I wanted to visit when I landed in Seoul. There were so many shops that contained skincare and fashion, and there was also Olive as well. Olive had two stories, and this one was a skincare haven. What I really appreciate about Olive is that they actually show you what's on sale and the discounted price before that. I feel like that it's kind of like a really good psychological thing to see how much something is discounted. So this is probably not a good thing though for my wallet who just wants to buy everything. So this one was Round Love, and I was really willing to buy because this pack also had like a refill, so it was buy one get one. There was also this serum softener, which I have combination skin, so this one's really good for my blackheads. And there was also this Arencia serum, which I've heard is really good for like brightening. There's also a lot of beauty devices that they can also sell from Medicube here as well. And yeah, so that was my little shopping haul here in Myeongdong. Unfortunately, that it wasn't the only shopping haul that I'll be doing in Korea. So next was my color analysis, and this one was an experience that I was really looking forward to. My color analysis was really fantastic at speaking. I had a translator with me so I could understand everything in English. The way he used those sheets was that he was seeing how the light reflects onto my jaw, and basically he recommended a lot of deep, darker colors, which kind of made my jaw look a lot smaller, because a lot of brighter colors tend to kind of make my face look, I guess, wider. So I found out that I was a winter deep type, so a lot of darker, kind of more bluish tones, colors look good on me, and also anything winter type, so like my coats would also look good on me. The guy also mentioned I had the perfect winter outfit, so it was kind of interesting that I already knew my colors, but it was just nice to have someone tell you using color theory. There was also a lot of makeup products as well, so if you're really into makeup, they can also give you a lot of colors that would suit your fashion as well. So overall, I personally would recommend this experience if you're looking for something to do in Seoul, and you kind of just like are really into fashion or beauty, and you just kind of want like a really personalized experience. I did pay $120 Australian dollars for this experience on Klook. Not the most affordable experience, but I personally find the people were super nice, and I would definitely recommend it to anyone who wants to learn more about themselves. So I headed on out, and there was this amazing Lotte Plaza that I went to. It had like 8 different floors. I did discover Musinsa Standard, which is like Uniqlo. There was a lot of cute items, especially winter clothing, as their seasonal collection was on sale. I spent an hour in this store because I was just really trying to find exactly what I wanted to buy, which I kind of struggled for. There was a little cute blue scarf, which I'll show you later, that was hidden underneath all the other scarves for some reason. This was my outfit of the day as well, and don't mind me just posing right there. I dressed like an old grandpa, so I had a lot of fittings, and yeah, don't mind me, I'm so embarrassed right now. And I ended up going with this really cute navy cardigan, which just had like the perfect fit on me. And as I was walking out, I also discovered a scarf, because the color analysis said Slytherin colors look really good as well. And they also do tax-free at the counter as well, which was a really nice touch. And yeah, that was just me at Musinsa Standard. There was also another shop I wanted to visit too called Blue Elephant, and they are similar to Gentle Monster but at a fraction of the cost. The manufacturer is still the same, and there was 3 floors within the Myeongdong flagship store. There were so many frames to choose from, and I ended up going with this one that had like a black, sort of a black rim with a clear rim at the bottom. It was only around 50,000 won. So with all my shopping bags, I decided to head back to my Airbnb to unload my goods, and I think I did pretty well considering it was my first time in Myeongdong. So I donned on my new scarf and I headed back into the coldness, and my next stop was the DTP, which is the Dongdaemun Design Plaza. The building itself is a really nice architectural statement on Seoul, and it was like a really modern art gallery type of vibe, and admission is free, so you can freely look around inside the plaza and also the surrounding stores as well. And the interior was quite literally an art gallery. Like, there was some really huge paintings and also like wall designs that just look really absolutely amazing. These ones where you can kind of get the right angle, it kind of makes like an optical illusion type of effect, so I had a lot of fun kind of trying to get the right angle for it. There was also some paid exhibitions as well. Tickets were only like $20, but this one was really interactive and it was really showcasing the beauty of design and also a lot of really cool installations that kind of reflect South Korean modernism in combination with Hangul, so there was a lot of Hangul characters. I've been learning Hangul on Duolingo, so I could recognize some of them. I could really feel the story they were trying to portray with these exhibitions. The fact that they were animated was also quite captivating as well, particularly this section where you can kind of see the Korean royal family on the royal court, so you can kind of look into their past, which was very special. There was also a lot of works that just transported you into this really abstract world where art just really take control of your senses, and you're just like amazed at the innovation and also, I guess, the amount of creativity that went behind these artworks. So I highly recommend to, if you are traveling to Seoul, to go to Dongdaemun and check out this amazing plaza. There might be some new exhibitions now because I filmed this in January, so I'm not too sure if they have this exact exhibition, but nevertheless, still go enjoy it. I think it's definitely worth the experience. I went downstairs and I also discovered this really nice futuristic kind of playground where there was a lot of interactive stuff that you could do. There was this really nice fashion sort of studio where an AI can kind of analyze you and also can kind of try out new outfits. There was also this AI generating photo frame sort of thing that I decided to give it a go. There was like a lot of customization options, but yes, I was pretty curious to see what an AI would think of my face. But yes, as it printed it out, I think I looked underage, so never doing that again. I also highly recommend visiting the DTP design store as well if you really want to purchase a souvenir, and the design shop had a lot of unique sort of stuff that just seemed very creatively designed. I decided to buy this water bowl, watering can sort of thing. It was getting late, so I decided to get some bungeoppang from a street vendor, and I also discovered a grocery mart which, thank God, had fruits. I was craving some fruits. And thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this first video of me in Seoul. Please subscribe and stay tuned for the next video.